Hello everyone, my name's Alexis and welcome to today's water-themed yoga flow. This might seem familiar if you've been with me for a while. This is a remake of a water-themed flow I did way back at the beginning of my channel. I just thought it was time for a little refresher and we can all use a little bit more of a reminder to flow like water in our everyday life. So we're going to begin seated down in the center of your mat. You can be kneeling or cross-legged, but I would recommend cross-legged for this. Go ahead and bring your hands over your heart, close your eyes, take a big breath in through the nose, let it out the mouth, continue to breathe here, letting yourself ground down into the mat, maybe sway gently side to side, starting to welcome in that water-like feel for today's class. Go ahead and open your eyes. Inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back through to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Opposite hand to opposite knee here. Inhale through to center, arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right once again. Find fluidity here in these twists. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Smooth out the movement. Twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale. Twist to the left. Inhale through to center. Arms up overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your knees, and we're going to move through seated cat-cows, lifting the chin, opening the heart, and exhaling, rounding through the spine. Imagine that you can make a circle with your ribs here, forward and back, and find the fluidity of this movement. Let your breath, that sounds like an ocean, guide you as you flow, opening up, closing in, like a wave on the beach. And come back to center. And we're going to come into half butterfly. So bring the left heel in towards the groin and extend the right leg out long. And we're just going to come into a little side bend. Doesn't matter how far out your leg is. Lift yourself up and then exhale, fold over that extended leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold over that extended leg. And then rest here in your side bend and lift yourself up. Bring the left hand behind you and push the hips forward, coming into baby wild thing. Right arm reaches up and over. Through all of the movements today, try to be as fluid as possible. Sit your bum back down on the mat and we'll switch sides. So this time left leg goes out long, right foot comes in towards the groin, and exhale, extend towards that left leg. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, reach the right arm up and over into your side bend. Inhale, lift up, straighten the spine. Exhale, over into your side bend. Rest here in your side bend for a moment. And then lift yourself up. Right hand comes behind you. Push the hips forward into baby wild thing. Left arm reaches up and over to stretch down the whole front side of your body. And sit the bum back down on the mat. And from here, we're going to come into tabletop pose. So set yourself up for success. I say this every time. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're going to move through cat-cows here as well. Opening up across the collarbones on the inhale and exhaling around through the shoulder blades. Same thing. Find fluidity here. I really love to rock my hips forward and back when I'm in tabletop cat-cows. I think it just feels really nice on the hips and the spine. If that feels like it would serve you today, go ahead and do it. And then come back to a straight spine and extend the right leg behind you. And if you can, extend the left arm forward. And balance here. Keep your core engaged, really press through the right hand on the mat, the left shin. Inhale, stretch a little longer, and exhale, bring the elbow and knee to meet. Inhale, press out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, knee to elbow. Extend long. You can stay here, or if it feels good, you can reach that left arm back behind you, bend the right knee, grab the foot, and give yourself a little stretch, and chest opener. And then lower everything down and we'll switch sides. Left leg goes back, right arm goes forward, and hold your sunbird here. Engage the core, make sure your hips are nice and square, they're not popping up. Take a big breath in, and exhale, bring the knee and the nose to meet. Inhaling out, exhaling knee to nose. I don't want you to round your back here. Try to keep your back straight, using the strength of your core to pull your knee towards your elbow, as opposed to creating space by rounding your spine. Beautiful. And if you would like, you can reach that right arm back behind you, grab the left foot or left ankle, and open up the chest, kicking the left foot into the right hand. And then bring everything back down. Curl the toes under, send the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Really press through the hands here. And walk the feet towards the hands, coming into a forward fold. Maybe rock forward and back on the feet. Sway side to side. And roll yourself all the way up to standing. I'm going to turn to face you. You can stay however you would like on your mat. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. And inhale the arms down, around, and up overhead. Keep the arms lifted and bend the knees into chair pose. Inhale, straighten, and take a side bend to the right, side bend to the left. Inhale back to center, and exhale right back into your chair pose. This is our little flow here. Inhale, straighten, exhale, side bend to the right, side bend to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair pose. Beautiful. Keep going. Just like that. Little side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. Again, find fluidity here. Chair pose. Beautiful. And come up to standing. And then widen the feet so they're about one of your own leg's length apart. Turn the right toes out, coming into your warrior two. Double check your feet, make sure you have that heel to arch alignment, and then lift the arms straight out of the shoulders. Look over that left hand. Breathe deeply here. Feel the feet firm beneath you. And then on your next inhale, we're going to do another little fluidity flow. So once again, try to keep that ocean awareness in you. You're going to inhale the arms up overhead, straighten the front knee, and then exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg, lift the arms. Exhale, lower down. These are our warrior two pumps. And you can keep the arms straight here, or if you want, if it feels very oceany to you, you can make gentle kind of waving motions with the arms as you lift them up and lower them back down. It's up to you. And then inhale back up. This time, keep the left leg straight, turn the toes forward, and you're going to pivot the right toes out this time, coming into warrior two on the right side. So now you're in warrior two. Right toes are facing the back of the mat, heel to arch alignment, and you're looking out over your right fingertips. Still breathing deeply. And then once again, we're going to do those warrior two pumps. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, back warrior two. Continue like that. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. And once again, you can make fun motions with the arms if you want. You can swivel the hips if you want. Find the fluidity, the oceany movement and sway of this kind of transfer between two poses. Beautiful. And next, inhale up, arms overhead. You're going to pivot those right toes in and then exhale into your wide-legged forward fold. So both feet should be parallel to the short edges of your mat. And just relax down. If you want to bend the knees, you can. If you want to bend into one knee and then the other, you can. Relax the chin into the chest and maybe sway side to side with the upper body. Press through the feet, roll yourself all the way up to standing. And if you aren't already, come back to the top of your mat. And from here, we're going to make our way back down to our bums. You're going to lift the heels off the mat, coming into a little releve calf lift. Bring hands to the heart and see if you can slowly lower yourself all the way down to your bum and land in a Navasana, boat pose. Your hands can be behind your knees, or you can be stretching the arms out in front of you. You can even have the toes down on the mat if you need that little bit of assistance. Breathe here. Keep your back nice and long and straight. Engage through the core. What's a water-themed flow without boat pose, right? Let the feet come back to the mat and wrap your arms around your shins to give yourself just a gentle little hug here. Tucking the chin into the chest, maybe closing the eyes, maybe swaying side to side. Lift yourself up, reach the arms forward, and use your core to lower yourself all the way down to your back on the mat. From here, keep the knees bent. We're going to come into a couple bridge lifts. So keep the feet closer to the bum, push into the heels, lift the hips, and lower. Try to keep the knees nice and in line with the hips as you do this. Inhale to lift the hips, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips, exhale, lower. And again, find fluidity in this motion. It shouldn't be like a lift, pause, lower, pause. You're lifting and lowering, just like waves. And then let's set your hips down and windshield wiper the legs side to side. Getting out any kinks or little pops in your hips that you need. And then we're going to come into a very gentle Shavasana. You can come into regular Shavasana with the legs out long, or you can bring the feet as wide as the mat and knock the knees in together. It's up to you. Pick whatever feels good. Close your eyes and maybe rest your hands on your torso, your belly, your chest, so you can feel the natural cadence of your breath, the natural cadence of an ocean wave that we hold within ourselves. Begin to make gentle movements with the fingers and the toes. If you had your knees bent, heel toe the feet in together and hug the knees into the chest. And then however you like, make your way up to a cross-legged seated position where we'll finish our class together. When you arrive, take a couple big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can lift the arms up overhead and pull the hands to heart center. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. There's always more yoga coming your way. And until next time, have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.